Yeah, well, I mean, I think the reality is like the buildings are set up in DaVinci's format to make the same hamburger everywhere. The real estate itself could look different, right? Like it's not the same cookie cutter building everywhere, but the flow inside the four walls is somewhat similar, and the process and the technology utilized and the training of cross training really of different functions, whether it's picking and packing, sortation, decanting, all of that stuff are the same training across the network. So the whole concept of DaVinci and the front end merchandising, the network optimization is don't sell the same item everywhere, and don't put the same quantity of every item in every building, and be somewhat rifle approach and precise from a seasonal and regional perspective, right? So that you can lower the cost of inventory on hand in a more just in time format. We're not a storage facility, so for brands to store stuff in DaVinci doesn't work. That's risk to us. It's not good for them. We incentivize on inventory turns and selling through product, not like a traditional third party logistics company that sells storage and real estate and freight and all that stuff, right? That's not what we do. So understanding that, I mean, right now, as we talked about, like we're trying to solve a 1 to 2 day problem with the same day radius around certain buildings, but I don't think same day is like the holy grail of fulfillment right now. I think, Amazon's built all these sub same day facilities that are these 75,000 square foot MFCs in their regional fulfillment model, but they have 50% of the country's volume, and it's more a lower operating expense and a byproduct, more so than anything else, that same day muscle for them because they have the inventory there and it works for them to flow it through their building out of their sortable FCs and MFCs, right? With their carrier base too, and they can control that flow. You're not seeing UPS pull up when you order something on Amazon on a same day delivery. Like those are the Amazon, their transportation trucks, right? Um, or their DSP network. So, I mean, when you look at that, like I'm solving for a 1 to 2 day problem, and our six buildings hit 85% the next day, and close to 100%, 99.7%. There's a little sliver in Montana and the bottom of Denver and Utah that is 3 day, but not a lot of population density there, so I'm okay giving it up to 3 day. I know what the next four buildings are though that round out that next day coverage across the U.S. if DaVinci were to go do that. Right now we're still trying to maximize our throughput and capacity of each one of our buildings. And as far as equipment goes inside the buildings, the next step is robotics and automation to really put that unit economic and throughput and capacity utilization in a higher throughput really and cadence really and drive that muscle up. So that's on the radar for launching into Q1 early Q2 of next year, and that's what I think makes sense for our business model.